Hi, thanks for joining me today here at Mindful Mystical Muse. My name is Sadie, and we'll be doing week 2 of heart openers today. So last week we focused on heart opening as a means to be open and receptive to abundance, prosperity, and good things coming in. This week we're going to take it the other way as far as shining out from our heart space to send compassion and love both to ourselves and to others. So heart openers week 2, let's go. Let's start in a seated position and roll out any meat. Oh, you know what I forgot? If you have a block, pillow, or towel, grab it. And I'm going to grab mine. There we go. Recommended 1 or 2 blocks. All right. So again, find a comfortable seated position. This may be on top of a block if that's comfortable for you. And let's just begin breathing. We'll breathe in for 4. Hold for 4. Hello, neighbors. Out for 4. Hold for 4. And this is called box breathing. So we're going to repeat that pattern. So imagine inhale for 4. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Inhale. So follow that pattern. Allow your nervous system to relax a little bit. Leave anything beyond your mat that you carried in here with you, any stress. I know it's the holidays right now here in the US, so any tension, stress, upset, even just a to-do list of good things, whatever you came here with, leave it off the mat and just really focus in on yourself now, hone in, allow yourself to really feel your body here in the present moment, your hip bones against the mat, your core holding you upright. You pick your shoulders up and roll them backwards. The new space in your chest to inhale. And allow the breathing now to just fall into a natural rhythm. Let's bring our hands to heart center, and we're going to warm our hands up like we're cold in the winter. Rub your palms together. Trying to keep this away from the microphone in case it's cold, in case it's loud. Rub faster. Now separate them by less than an inch, as close as you can get them without touching. See if you can still feel that heat radiating between. And place that on your heart. Feel the warmth as it penetrates into your heart space. And maybe take it anywhere else that you could use it as well. The shoulders, neck, anywhere you've got some tension. With the hands back on the heart space, close your eyes if they're not closed already. Or soften the gaze if that's not comfortable. And imagine someone that you love very dearly. Begin by picturing their eyes, their smile, and allow the rest of their face to come into focus. Maybe imagine how it feels to be in an embrace with this person if you guys hug. If not, maybe just how it feels to smile at each other and that warmth that's shared between you. and allow some love to radiate out of the heart space and send it their way energetically. And send them a little love note. I'm imagining my mama. I love you, mama. Bring the hands to the knees now. Let's go ahead and drop our right ear toward our right shoulder. And as we breathe, imagining the left side of our neck lengthening, softening. Roll the chin forward across the chest and bring that left ear toward the left shoulder. Do this a couple times, rolling back and forth at your own pace. You can go around the back, but just maintain structure in the neck so your head doesn't drop back entirely. You take your circles in the other direction. When your right ear is back at your right shoulder, go ahead and reach your fingertips out. Take the right hand and not pulling, but just apply gentle pressure to your head just to add a little bit more weight to the stretch here. Switch to the other side. And let's shrug the shoulders all the way up to your ears and allow them to roll down the back. Shrugging up and rolling down. Imagine drawing the shoulder blades together as you roll your shoulders down. Let's raise the arms. Just do some gentle arm circles. I like to incorporate the shoulders here still a little bit. And then reach one arm up, the other arm comes straight, and then behind, elbow plants at your waist, and bring the hands toward each other or grab fingertips behind the back. Excuse the other noises around my house. I don't have a door to this room. Let's switch. Okay. And we're going to roll over our knees now into a tabletop position, bringing the hands beneath our shoulders, knees beneath our hips. And we'll start taking cat-cows. So a cow will drop the belly, lift the tailbone, raise the gaze toward the sky, arching through the back. And on your exhale, roll the spine upward like an angry cat, tucking the chin into the chest. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Take a few at your own pace. Just bring some movement here to the spine. Drop the hips back and take circles. We call this dancing lion. And this is just where we find really any movement that feels good. Coming back to our neutral tabletop, we're going to do what I call thread the needle. So inhale your right arm, and we're going to bring it through halfway a couple times. So we'll bring it through underneath that left arm, not resting all the way down yet, and back up. Back through halfway, and back up. One more time, we'll go all the way this time, letting the shoulder come all the way to rest on our mat, ear comes to rest. Our left hand can come straight in front, or maybe open. Bring the left hand beside the face. Press up and bring that right arm all the way up high again before planting it down. We'll do the same on the other side. Left hand raises. Halfway through. Back up. Halfway through. Try to open more with each time we lift it. And all the way through. Shoulder and ear to mat. Right hand out in front or behind the hip for that bind. Right hand beside the face. Pressing up, left hand comes all the way up again. And back to neutral. Take any movement here that feels good. And we're going to take what's called a puppy pose. This can be a little bit intense, so feel free to modify as needed. Maybe taking the elbows, if that's more comfortable. We'll take the knees back a little bit, and you can stop here, or you can bring the hands further out in front and drop the chest. Chin comes to mat or forehead. And back up. All right, we're going to warm up the body a little bit now. So this is going to be probably the most difficult part of our practice. Stick with me. All right, so let's come to the top of the mat. Be in mountain pose, so big toes together, straight spine, tips roll down and forward, shoulders roll back, hands forward. And we're going to take chair pose. So sweeping the hands down, knees stay bent, back straightens, hands lift. Still big toes together. You should be able to see your toes. If not, bring your knees backward. You don't need to be straight up. It's totally fine to be forward a little bit. Straighten and forward fold. Whew, my legs are tight today, so I'm going to hang here for a minute and stretch out my hamstrings. And we'll inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, plant the hands, step or hop back to plank. Then we'll take our chaturanga, bending the elbows, coming to a 90 degree, pushing forward into an upward dog. If this is too much, you can take cobra on the low belly, lifting this much, keeping elbows toward your body. Exhale, downward dog. Let's pedal out the legs here a little bit, especially if it's your first one of the day. Inhale, lift the right leg, bring it through between the hands. Drop your left foot to a 45-degree angle. Inhale, sweep the arms up, warrior one. Breathe. Can you start to feel the heat in your body? Hands back down. Step back with your other foot. Plank, chaturanga, upward dog, and downward dog. Left foot raises, bring it between the hands. Drop the right foot. Inhale, lift the hands, warrior one. Drop the hands, step the left foot back. Optional chaturanga. You're also welcome to take any of these on your knees. Upward dog and downward dog. Let's walk the feet toward the hands into our forward fold. Hang here, maybe hold the elbows. Rock back and forth a bit. Bend the knees as much as you need so it's a comfortable stretch. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. And swan dive all the way up. And we'll sweep the hands, come back to that chair pose. Hold it. You can do it. And stand up. Excellent. How's your chest feeling? Warm? Open? One of my cats wants to dame us with her presence. Hello, Ophelia. All right. Feet together. Inhale, arms up. Swan dive down. Plant the hands. Step the feet back. Optional vinyasa, which is that chaturanga to upward dog to downward dog. Or just meet me in downward dog. On your inhale, lift the right foot. Bring your right knee to your right elbow. Right foot back up. Right knee, left elbow. Back up. Right knee to nose, look forward. Step it between the hands. Drop that left foot parallel to the back of the mat. Inhale. Warrior two. Arms come wide, parallel, and the gaze will be off the middle finger. Not fully focused on anything. Just looking in that direction. Maybe you bend the right knee a little bit more. Inhale, exalt. Exhale, back to warrior two. Straighten that right leg. We're going to take triangle, similar to last week if you were there. Bump the left hip back. and stretch as far as you can before tilting. And this is a great place to bring in a block. It just brings the ground a little bit closer to you. And we'll focus on opening through the chest and the back. So it's as if we were up against a wall and our chest and shoulders are flat. Inhale, lift back up. We're going to step the left back leg a little bit closer. And we'll turn so our hips are facing forward. Both feet are now back in line. Feel free to widen them a little bit just beyond the hips if that helps you have a little bit more stability here. And we'll tilt forward and fold for pyramid. Another great place for blocks. My next series is going to have to be something to do with the legs because mine are tight. Inhale, back up. And then I thought this through. All right, we'll come back to warrior. No. Okay, what is the best way to do this? Okay, from here, move your block, bend the knees, hands plant back down, legs go back, and press into your warrior, into your downward dog. Getting all my terminology mixed up this morning. All right, other side. This is the last hard push, so stay with me. Lift the left leg, left knee to left elbow, back up, left knee to right elbow, back up, and left knee to nose, look forward, step it through the hands, drop that right foot, inhale, warrior two, inhale, exhale, exalt. Inhale back to warrior two, straighten that front left leg, bump the right hip back, lean forward, 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 and tilt. Left hand can come to a block, the ankle, calf, or the floor. Focusing on flat shoulders, open chest. Let's recall that feeling from the beginning when we had our open chest and we were sending compassion to our loved one. Allow this opening in the chest to let you feel a radiating of love and compassion out in this area, filling your space with soft, loving energy. Lift back up, bend that right knee, step it closer. Both feet face forward. Hello, balance. And pyramid, forward fold. Inhale, bend the right foot, step it back. I'm going to turn around so you're not looking at my back. You'll find yourself in a wide stance. Inhale. Let's bring the hands behind the back and clasp them. Open through the front of the chest and fold forward. Letting the arms raise. You may be here, that's fine. You may be touching the floor with your arms, that's fine. Bring the hands down if that feels comfortable. And there are a few variations you can take here. You can bring the hands forward like a wide downward dog. You can bring them back behind you. You can hold the legs with it, the feet. Whatever feels good in your body here. Let's lift up. Point the feet outward at an angle, and we're going to take some runner's lunges. Bending through one side. You can come here. You can come all the way down. Whatever feels good. Do try to keep the heels on the floor. You can go back and forth, side to side, or hang out on one side for a minute and then go to the other. I'm feeling like I need a little more movement right now. If you haven't switched sides yet, do so now. Great. Let's come back up to our wide-legged stance. We're going to turn the feet out even a little bit more. Arms come up to a goalpost or cactus arms. And we'll sink down into a goddess pose. Now this one's tough. Stick through it. Straight legs, straight arms. Goddess pose again. Straight arms. Great. All right. Point the right foot toward the top of the mat. Left foot parallel to the back of the mat. Bend the left knee back to the top. And we are going to come down into our little yogi ball. So you can come down first if that's easier, or come up onto the toes. Bend the knees, up on the toes if you're not there yet. And curl into the smallest ball you can. Try to bring your forehead to your knees. And we've been doing a lot of heart work, so feel the stretch through the back as your heart space, your chest contracts and your back muscles open. We'll roll down. We take a little bit of rolling on the spine, just massaging out some tension there. Come back to seated. Let's cross the legs. Inhale, lift the arms. Left hand comes behind you. Right hand comes to the outside of the left knee. Inhale, lift through the spine. And exhale, twist deeper. Gaze coming behind your left shoulder. Release. Arms come back up. Exhale, right arm behind you, left arm to the outside of the right knee. Inhale tall, exhale, twist deeper. Beautiful. Let's roll up onto our knees, back to our tabletop there for a second. Get up on the knees, bring your body up. And we're going to do what's called camel. It's our peak pose today. It's a deep chest opener, and it can honestly be a little bit intense. So to give you a little bit of context, the best way to go into this is slowly, and the best way to come out of it is slowly. Your body sometimes will react and be like, ah, I want to jump out of it. Try not to do that. Don't rubber band, okay? So tuck the toes, and I'll give you a few modifications so you don't have to go all the way if it's not comfortable. Tuck the toes, hands on the back of the hips, shoulders open, and let the head, I don't want to say fall back, let it go back with structure in the neck. We're not letting it fall, we're holding it as it is back. So start here. Maybe this is where you stay, and you just try to relax deeper into it, find more bend in the spine as you stay here. Next step is going to be grabbing hold of the feet if that's comfortable for you. This is our full pose, so we're not going to go deeper than this. Again, if you want to come out of it, do so slowly. Bringing the hands back to the low back and coming up. Bring your head up gently. But feel the opening in the spot, in the heart space again here. That compassion that we've been radiating outward. And come up slowly if you're done. Feel free to hold it longer if you can. My body's yelling at me. And we'll counter that. So untuck the toes, and let's come down to a nice child's pose. We were doing a lot of chest opening, so now we're going to contract back into our little ball. We've got an option for a rabbit pose here. This is another counter pose to a camel. It's similar to child's pose, but you bring the top of your head to the mat in front of your knees, lift the bottom, and hold behind the feet. Great counter pose for camel. And lastly, take the hands to opposite sides of the mat, crossing them underneath the chest. Just raise up. Hello, Petra. All the kitties. All right. So we're going to take a pigeon pose here. Plant the hands. You can come all the way to downward dog or just lift up for a moment. Right leg comes back. Bring the right knee towards your right wrist. Lay the leg out. And I like to step my back foot back a few times till I get in the position. You can stay here. You can lift up. You can fold forward, but I recommend lifting up first so your spine is long. We're almost done, guys. You've been doing amazing. This wasn't an easy class. Heart opener week 1 was definitely easier, so if this fast-paced, kind of heat-inducing vinyasa is not your style, go back for week 1. It was a more gentle hatha class. I think you will appreciate it. Go ahead and tuck those back toes. Come back to downward dog. Lift that left leg. Bring your knee toward your wrist. And right leg back. Opening through the chest before folding if you choose to. But my point was, if you made it through this, you did an awesome job. This was not an easy class. I applaud you, especially with me saying the wrong names every other word. So thank you for sticking through me. Exactly, I can't speak today. Very good. I just got a package. Thank you, FedEx. All right. Coming back. Let's take the knees wide. Last week was just more peaceful in every sense. The class was a little bit easier, but also there were no interruptions. It was very smooth. This time I feel like I've had to stop like 3 times. There's been so much going on. Okay, warrior 2. Take the knees wide, arms out long, forehead to the mat. Similar to a child's pose. Walk the hands back in. Turn your body however is comfortable for you to get onto your back. Let's plant the feet right in front of the hips. Hands beside them. Breathe out. And on an inhale, lift the hips up into a bridge pose. Exhale down. Reset breath here. And on your next inhale, we'll come back up. Exhale down. Let's take one more. Inhale, lift. Exhale down. Bring the knees into the chest. Rock left and right. Maybe rock in circles. That feels good on your back. That last pose is going to be happy baby. So take your hands, legs come up in a sort of straddle position. Hands come in between the thighs, and then grab the outsides of the feet or ankles. Even behind the knees, if that's where you can reach, that is fine. I like to rock a little bit here. You don't have to. When you're ready, bring the bottoms of the feet together. Press them in front of the hips and allow the legs to go long. Make any adjustments here, maybe wiggle the hips, shake the feet out a little. Bring the shoulder blades together and down again. Palms can be up or down. Up is much more comfortable in my body. Get any last fidgets out. And then do your best to stay very still. This is the part of the practice where a lot of people leave, but it's honestly the most important and integrates everything that we just did. So try to just close your eyes or soften your gaze and find stillness here. Allowing your body to absorb and soak in all that information that we just gave it. Come back once more to having the awareness in that heart space. Try to find that feeling of compassion that we sent to a loved one at the beginning of this practice. Feel that warmth in the area, the love that you have for your favorite person or people. And now let's turn it inward. Give yourself some of this compassion. Thank yourself for showing up today, coming to be on your mat and to do this practice. I felt this class was pretty hectic and there were moments where I was feeling embarrassed, but I'm sending myself compassion because this is what I love to do and this is what I wanted to share with others. So even if every aspect didn't turn out perfectly, I'm thankful that I got the chance to do it. I'm showing myself compassion for showing up and doing my best. I hope that you're doing the same. You're the one person that is with yourself all of the time. So it really is so important that the voice inside your head is not one of constant criticism, but has compassion and love for you, because you're the best friend that never leaves you. So make them a good friend. Now take that compassion again. Feel that warmth in the chest. Feel that love. And I'd like you to send it to someone that you don't really like. It might be easier to pick someone that mildly irritates you than someone you have a lot of disdain for. But picture that person who kind of irks you, who you wouldn't necessarily choose to be in a room with given the choice, and send them some of that love and compassion. Just because other people don't share the same views as us, or don't speak the same way as us, or have the same beliefs, just because we can't mesh well, or it's hard to get along with some people, doesn't mean that they're any less. They deserve love and compassion the same. And doesn't it feel better in our own body to send a little love to that person than to harbor a little hate for them? We're 2 weeks into December, and we're coming up on a lot of holidays here in the US. So this is a time that holds a lot of different things for different people. For many, it's the happiest time of the year. For many, it can be far from that. And we never really know what other people are going through. And many of us deal with a lot of stressors in our own during this time. So really, really try to hold this compassion and carry it through this holiday season, remembering to turn it inward for yourself frequently, remembering when you're at a family dinner or someone bothersome is causing you some more stress, that it's easier to put love on things and lightens our load than it is to hate things or hold resentment. Again, thank you all for being here. I really appreciate you if you made it this far. I apologize again for some of the chaos during filming and loud noises. It means so much to me that anyone is here to watch this, and I hope that you got something out of this. Thank you. Namaste. The light in me honors the light in you.